Hi, this is Michelle, and this video is to show you how to post to the discussion forums correctly. Let's say that I need to post an answer to a discussion question today to Module 1 discussion question number 1. I can usually you can find it right here, Module 1 discussion forum, and you can just click there, but let's just pretend that it's not there because you can always find it by going to course content, then to Module 1, then to Module 1 discussion forum. Once you're in the discussion forum, here's the very first no-no. See the words right here, new post? This is a no-no. Never, ever, ever, never for any reason click the words new post. And the only time you're going to click the words new post is in your CLC group. Besides that, you should never click the words new post. Never. Just remember that. Never, ever, no. Instead, you're going to come down and find the actual discussion question. Now notice in this classroom that since some people didn't know that that's a no-no and have already posted, notice how hard it is to find the discussion question. It's hidden down here below a lot of posts, but I find it right here finally, and it's discussion question number 1 due by day 3. And I click on that discussion question, and down at the bottom it says please select reply to this post to respond to the following by Saturday. How does a well-managed classroom promote the ability of students to learn? And when it says reply, it means do not go back up here and click new post. No, that's a no. Instead, go down here and click reply. When you click reply, you're going to be able to post your answer. Now the best thing to do is to put your name here. Michelle's answer, that works. And in the box it said how does a well-managed classroom help, and if you've forgotten what it said, all you have to do is scroll down. It says how does a well-managed classroom promote the ability of students to learn? And this would not be a good answer to the discussion question because all I'm doing is turning the sentence around. Students' ability to learn is influenced by a well-managed classroom. Do not do this for your discussion question because the discussion question has to show thought. It also has to show that you have read the readings. Do not try to answer this question until you've read the readings for the week. But I'm just going to post this just to show you how to post. You don't even have to sign your name at the bottom because it's going to put it anyway. On the discussion board, there probably should not be any reason to click an attachment. And make sure you always put your words inside the box, not in an attachment. And I'm just going to click post. And now notice my post does not appear at the top. It appears, here's the question. If I scroll down, if there were not so many, you could actually see it better, but if I scroll down, I'll find out that my response appears indented over just a little bit, and it's part of that question. It's before the second question. Now, if I were just reading my classmates and I wanted to respond to some of my classmates, I click on Michelle's answer, and I look at it, students' ability to learn is influenced by a well-managed classroom. And I might want to say, I might think in my mind, Michelle didn't answer this question very well. She just kind of repeated the question in a sentence instead of a question. So never go back up to the top and click new post. But here you would click reply. And remember, if you've forgotten what it said, you can always scroll down and read it. Students' ability to learn is influenced, actually I have that in the wrong place, but that's bad grammar. Students' ability to learn is influenced by a well-managed classroom. And I might say, can you describe how it is influenced? When you're responding to one of your classmates, try to ask them a question. Try to ask them something that makes them think more deeply about what they wrote. And I'm not necessarily going to change the name here. It's going to have my name over here anyway. And this is regarding Michelle's answer. So I'm going to just leave that and I'm going to click post. And notice now, my response to Michelle didn't go to the top because I did not click new post. It actually went, if I come down here and find Michelle's answer, here was Michelle's answer, and here is where, let me actually click on it. Here's Michelle's answer, which wasn't a very good answer, and it's not very grammatically correct either. And here's my response to Michelle's answer, and it's indented over just a little bit underneath that. And see how if we make sure we always click reply and not new post at the top, it keeps everything all nice and organized. Usually I have the question, how many posts do you have to make in a week? You have to answer discussion question number 1 by day 3. You have to answer discussion question number 2 by day 5. Grand Canyon does not even allow us to tell you a certain number of days you have to post besides the 2 discussion questions. If you have had someone who's done that in the past, that is against the rules. Grand Canyon does not allow us to do that. So I can't say post 2 more days or 3 more days besides that or whatever. Grand Canyon says that I cannot tell you how many days, but that I have to decide, did you post substantially during the week? So make sure you post enough to your classmates, and if you post I agree, I'm not going to count that as a post. It has to be more than I agree. That's why I'm saying the best rule of thumb is to think of a question to ask them about what they said to make them think more deeply, and then usually that is more substantial and that counts. But anyway, this is how to post to the discussion forum, and I hope this helps, and I hope this gets our discussion forums organized.